Good afternoon. So, Unit 2 Radiating Elements and Arrays. The next point is the first point in this lecture is antenna theory, or we can antenna theory, that is antenna array. So, an antenna when individually can radiate an amount of energy in particular direction, resulting in better transmission. How it would be if few more components are added to it to produce a more efficient output. It is exactly this idea which led to the invention of antenna array. So, antenna array can be better understood by observing the following images. These images. So here we can observe how antenna arrays are connected. We can say an antenna array or array antenna is a set of multiple connected antennas which work together as a single antenna to transmit or receive a radio waves. The individual antenna, which called as elements, are usually connected to a single receiver or transmitted by a uh, sorry transmitted by a feed lines that feed the power to the elements in a specific phase relationship. The radio waves radiated by each individual antenna combine and superimpose, adding together, or we can say interfacing constructively to enhance the power radiated in desired direction and cancelling to reduce the power radiated in other direction. Similarly, when used for receiving, the separate radio frequency currents from the individual antennas combine in the receiver with the correct phase relationship to enhance a signal received from the desired directions and cancel a signal from the undesired directions. More sophisticated array antennas may have a multiple transmitter or receiver modules, each connected to a separate antenna element or a ground of elements. An antenna array can achieve higher gain, or we can say directivity, that a narrower beam of radio waves that could be achieved by a single element. So in general, the larger the number of individual antenna elements used, the higher the gain and the narrower the beam. Some antenna arrays such as military phased array radars are composed of thousands of individual antennas. Array can be used to achieve higher gain to give path diversity, which increases the communication reliability to cancel the interference from a specified direction to steer the radio beam electronically to point in different direction and for radio direction finding. So the term antenna array most commonly means a driven array. It is a driven array consisting of multiple identical driven elements all connected to the receiver or transmitter. A parasitic array consists of a single driven element connected to the feed line and other elements which are not called a parasitic elements. It is usually another name or for a Yagi-Uda antenna. So phased array usually means an electronically scanned array or driven array antenna in which each individual element is connected to the transmitter or receiver through a phase shifter controlled by the computer. The beam of radio waves can be steered electronically to point instantly in any direction over a wide angle without moving the antenna. However, the term phased array is sometimes used to mean an ordinary array antenna. So antenna array is an radiating element which consists of individual radiator and elements. Each of these radiator while functioning has its own induction field. The elements are placed so closely that each one lies in the neighboring one's induction field. Therefore, the radiation pattern produced by them would be the vector sum of the individual ones. So the spacing between the elements and the length of the elements according to the wavelength are also to be kept in mind while designing these elements. The antenna radiate individually and while in array, the radiation of all elements sum up to form the radiation beam, which has high gain, high directivity and better performance with minimum losses. So how arrays work? A small antenna around one wavelength in size such as quarter wave monopoles and half wave dipole don't have much directivity, that is gain. So they are omnidirectional antennas which radiate a radio waves over a wide angle. To create a directional antenna, that is high gain antenna which radiate a radio waves in a narrow beam, two general techniques can be used. One technique is to use a reflection by large metal surface such as a parabolic reflector or horns, or refraction by dielectric lenses to change the direction of the radio waves. To focus the radio waves from a single low gain antenna into a beam, This type is called an aperture antenna. A parabolic dish is an example of this type of antenna. A second technique is to use the multiple antennas which are fed from same transmitter or receiver. This is called an array antenna or antenna array if the currents are fed to the antennas with the proper phase due to the phenomenon of interference. The spherical wave from the individual antenna combine in front of the array to create a plane wave. A beam of radio wave traveling in a specific direction in a direction in which the waves from the individual antenna arrive in phase. The waves add together constructive interference to enhance the power radiated. In the directions in which the individual waves arrive out of phase with the peak of the one wave coinciding with the valley of another, the waves cancel, reducing the power radiated in the direction. Similarly, when receiving, the oscillating current received by a separate antennas from a radio waves received from desired direction in phase, and when combined in receiver, they reinforce each other. While currents from the radio waves received from the other directions are out of phase, and when combined in the receiver, it cancel each other. The radiation pattern of such antenna consists of strong beam in one direction, the main lobe, plus a series of weaker beams at different angles called side lobe, usually representing a residual radiation in unwanted direction. The larger the width of the antenna, the greater the number of component antenna elements, the narrower the main lobe, and the higher the gain which can be achieved, and the smaller the side lobes will be. The array in which antenna elements are fed in phase are broadside array. The main lobe is emitted perpendicular to the plane of elements. The largest array antennas are the radio interrometers, which are used in the field of radio astronomy, in which multiple radio telescopes consisting of the large parabolic antennas are linked together into an antenna array to achieve the high resolution. Using the technique called aperture synthesis, such an array can have the resolution of an antenna with a diameter equal to the distance between the antennas. So, in the technique called very long baseline interferometry dishes on separate continents, it have been linked, creating array antennas thousands of miles in size. So antenna array are often called a phased array, and it is a set of two or more antennas. The signal from the antennas are combined or processed in order to achieve improved performance over that of the single antenna. So antenna can be used to increase the overall gain, provide diversity reception, cancel out interference from a particular set. A particular set of directions, steer the array so that it is more sensitive in particular direction, determine the direction of arrival of the incoming signals to maximize the signal to interference plus noise ratio. So antenna array is a set of n spatially separated antennas, and the number of antennas in an array can be as small as 2 or as large as several thousand. So in general, the performance of antenna array for whatever the application it is used, it increases the number of antenna or the element in the array, and the drawback of course is the increased cost, size and complexity. So the advantages of following are the advantages of using antenna array. The signal strength increases, high directivity is obtained, minor lobes are reduced much, high signal to noise ratio is achieved, high gain is obtained, power wastage is reduced, better performance is obtained. Next, disadvantages. So disadvantages of array antennas are resistive losses are increased, mounting and maintenance is difficult, huge external space is required. Then applications. So following are the application of the array antenna. These are used in satellite communication, also used in wireless communication, used in satellite communication, used in wireless communication, used in military radar communication, and it is also used in astronomical study. Phased array antenna are the antennas array that have the unique ability to change the shape and direction of the radiation pattern without physically moving the antenna. The elements in an antenna array are placed in such a way that the signals transmitted by individual antennas sum up and provide a better gain. The directivity and performance in a particular direction. This is achieved by transmitting the elements in an antenna array are placed in such a way that The signals transmitted by individual antennas sum up and provide the better gain. So directivity and performance in particular direction, and it is achieved by transmitting signal of same frequency from all individual element in the array but with a certain phase difference or shift between each antenna element in the array. The phase shift is calculated to provide a constructive interference in the desired direction, while destructive interference may be occur in the other direction. So the next point is types of array. Now the basic types of array are collinear array, broadside array, end-fire array, parasitic array, Yagi-Uda array, long periodic array, turnstile array, and super turnstile array. Some types we have already seen, like Yagi-Uda, long periodic. These two types we have already seen in the previous lecture. So we will see the remaining types of array. So the first type is collinear array. The collinear array consists of two or more half-wave dipoles which are placed end to end. These antennas are placed on a common line or axis being parallel or collinear. The maximum radiation in this array is broadside and perpendicular to the line of array. These arrays are also called as broadcast or omnidirectional arrays. The frequency range in which this collinear array antenna operates is around 30 MHz to 3 GHz, which belongs to VHF and UHF bands. So, these collinear array are unidirectional antennas having high gain, and the main purpose of this array is to increase the power radiated and to provide high directional beam by avoiding a power loss in other directions. So, the collinear array is formed by the normal dipole. Both types are the half-wave dipole used commonly. The radiation pattern of this collinear array is similar to that of the single dipole, but the array pattern of increasing number of dipole makes a difference. So the radiation pattern of collinear array when made using 2 elements, 3 elements and 4 elements, we can draw. The broadside array are also has the same pattern in which the direction of maximum radiation is perpendicular to the antenna. So the advantages of this collinear array are: use of array reduces the broad ends and increases the directivity. Minor lobes are minimized, wastage of power is reduced. Disadvantages are: displacement of these antenna is difficult task and used only in outdoor areas. Next, application of collinear antenna array. First application, it is used for VHF and UHF band used in two-way communication, and it is also used for a broadcasting purpose. So we will see the remaining types of antenna. We will see the in the next lecture. We will see the remaining parts of the antenna array, that is broadside, endside, all these types. Thank you. In the next lecture, we will see the remaining types.